Yes. Let's talk. So in the diagram, the circle with center O is the equation of Hey.
Be silent.
Okay, I read the part there, right? So in the diagram, the center with center O is the equation of x squared plus y squared is equal to mean 20, right? Hey, what's happening now? And then, what else? And then, G, T and 0 is the center of the larger circle. Okay? A common tangent touches the circle at D and F. So we can see that this line is a common tangent. No? This line. So this line is the one with the that equation. Such that D is P and negative 2 lies in the fourth quadrant. So this point here, it is P and negative 2. Ne? And then given that D, we are solving now, 4.1. So given that D is that what they just said, lies on the smaller circle, show that P is equals to 4. How can you show that? Yes, so we can use the equation. So why are you not talking? So the equation of this circle is saying x squared plus y squared is equals to 20. Ne? So we can substitute the value that we're having the value for y, right? So it means that x squared plus 1 negative 2 squared is equals to 20, which makes our x squared plus 4 equals to 20, and then we can check for that other side. No? So x squared becomes what?
24.
16. What's wrong?
Okay, 16.
Yeah, and then you can do square root both sides. So what is the x? No, actually it's not 4. It is plus or minus, right? But now we choose, because since this is in the fourth quadrant, x will always be positive, right? Yeah, so it means that our P is equals to 4. And then we are given E is the midpoint of DF. Determine the coordinates of F. So we are given E, the points of E. So once they tell you about the midpoint, let's take the midpoint equation, right? So 4.2, what do we have? We have, what do we have?
Equation.
4.2. What do we have on 4.2?
4.2. 3, 6, and 2.
So our E is 6 and 2. And we have our D, which is 4 and negative 2, right? So since we are looking for a point and we have the midpoint, right? So we're going to say the x value of the midpoint, right, is equals to x of 1 plus x of 2 divided by 2, right? So the x of the midpoint is what? 6, right? We're having the midpoint one. Okay, it is
6 plus 5.
6. So 6 will be equals to what? 4 plus x1. So this would be the x of what? Of f, right? What divided by 2? Are you getting me, man?
Don't do already midpoint.
Yeah, we're given the midpoint. So now it means that we can multiply by 2, so our 12 becomes 4 plus x of f, right? So our x of f becomes what? 8, right? And then we can go to our y. So our y of the midpoint is equals to y1 plus y2 divided by 2. So midpoint 1, it is what? 2. So 2 becomes negative 2, right? Negative 2 plus y of the midpoint divided by 2. We can multiply out, so our 4 becomes negative 2 plus y of the midpoint. So y midpoint now becomes what? 6. So it means that the points of f, it is 8 and 6. So it will be done by that. Determine the equation of the common tangent df in the form of that. So obviously we have to find the what? The gradient, right? So gradient, so this is 4.3 to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, right? So gradient becomes, which points do you want us to use? Okay, so which one should be 1? Okay, so we're starting with negative 2, right? Or you want us to start with the, okay, so that will be 2 minus 2, right? All over what?
6
minus 4, right? It is 4. So our m now becomes
4 over
2, which is what? And then from finding the gradient, we can use what? Which equation do you want? Hey. What just happened? Which equation do you want to use? Y minus y1. Okay, y minus y1 is equals to m x minus x1, right? So this will be just y minus any point that we can use. The e1 is equals to 2x minus 6. So y minus 2 becomes 2x minus 12, right? So y now becomes 2x minus 10. So that will be the answer there. Hey, 4 marks for free. Hey. Calculate the value of t. Show all your work. So this is how many marks? 3 marks. So t is the center there. So what can you do? There's something that is a simple detail. Talk. Don't say I see liar meaning. I won't bully first.
Where's the bracket?
Yeah? What are we doing? Can I erase this? Okay, so remember that we got our gradient. What is our gradient?
Gradient.
Yes.
By 2.
It is 2, eh? The gradient that we had found, it was 2, right? So what do you know about the tangent and a line drawn from the center? They are perpendicular, right? So our gradient that we had there, it was 2, right?
Gradient of...
So gradient of df
times
is equal to 2, right? So now we know that our gradient of df multiplied by the gradient of
fg
is equal to negative 1. Because mean tangent is perpendicular to what? To radius. Right? So our gradient here, it is 2 multiplied by this thing is fg is equal to negative 1. So our gradient of fg now becomes negative half. Ne? So now you know the gradient, right? And you know the points here. So we can use those points to find what?
X.
The value of t then. So we can say gradient is equals to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So gradient is negative half being the points of f, they were 8 and 6, right? Right? So this would be maybe the value of t. So this should be what? 0 minus 6 over t minus 8, right? And if you multiply there, it will be negative half multiplied by t minus 8 is equals to what? Negative 6. And then we can multiply throughout by half. Is it multiplying by half or dividing by half? It is dividing by half. Yeah, we are dividing process by negative. Oh, you wanted us to multiply inside? Okay, we can do that. So negative half t, and this one gives us positive 4, right? It's equals to negative 6. We can take this that side. So our negative half t can become what?
Negative 10.
Negative 10, and then multiplying by dividing by negative half, you get what? Is it not 20 or something?
Positive 20.
So our t is equals to 20. Simple. Determine the equation of the largest circle in the form of this. So now we don't have to put it in that, we have to expand it, right? So what do we know about this circle? We know that it is having this point here, which is point F, which is what? 8 and 6. And we also have the center, which is G, which is what? 20. 20 and 0. Okay. So if that's the case, let's just try to find the equation. 8 is 8 and 8 is 6. So what do you find the equation? X minus
X.
The center, right? All squared plus y minus y center squared is equals to r squared, right? So what is the value of x? For now, let's just place it like that. Minus x, the center, 20, right? Squared plus y minus 0 squared is equivalent to
R squared,
right? So which we can first find the value of r, right, by substituting the values that we have here. No? So that would be 8 minus
20 squared.
20 squared, right? Plus 6 minus 0. So 6 squared, right? Equals to r squared. So 8 minus 20 is negative 12 squared. That's 144, right? And then plus this one gives us 36 is equals to r squared. So if we multiply these ones, what we have?
Multiply.
If we add them,
18.
1 8. So r squared is equals to
18.
1 8, right? And now let's just multiply out to find the equation. The equation. So this would be x minus 20 squared, right? Plus y squared is equals to 1 8. But the question was we have to find it in the form of what? In that form of whatever the situation, right? So let's see how we can do that. Let's see how we can do that. So what is the square of this one? X squared, right? Minus 40x, right? And then plus 400 plus y squared, the equivalent to 1 8. So our x squared minus 40x plus y squared, and when this one comes this side it will be negative, right? So 400 minus 180,
220.
220 plus 220, that will be our equation. Simple. The smaller circle must be translated by k units along the x-axis to touch the larger circle internally. Calculate the possible values of k. They said it must be what? Must be translated by k units along the x-axis. Okay. It means that this circle, it is moving this side, right? So it is moving this side, right? To be inside. So we must know the values of k for which this circle will be internal. So at first, let's first see by how many units are these circles not together. I think that's the fair thing that we can do. Like what is the difference, or maybe like by how many units are the separation, right? So I think we have to substitute 0 in the equation of this, like x is equal to 0, so that we can find the value of, y is equal to 0, so that we can find the values of x here and here, right?
No, for this x, I'll say.
No, it won't be there.
I'll say radius here.
Which one?
G to T.
Yes, it is the radius. Let's see your sense. What are you saying? Because like if you watch like value x happen, I see value x happen. How happen you're going from 6 to
distance, so
yeah, the distance is the same. So what the radius are in happen? What is our radius? To be the root of what was that value that we got? 180.
6 root 5.
6 root 5. So number of radius, it is 6 root of 5. What about our radius here?
Equation is correct.
Yes, we have it. Root of 20 is 2 root 5. Is it?
20 squared.
So now, what I was saying is that you have to know, like, okay, again, I think what you said is actually like, was like, what is now the distance that we can move? Actually, let's just find the distance here that we between this one and this one. So it means that if we substitute 0 as our y value, we can find the x values here, right? So let's start here on this one, on this equation. So this one is saying what? X squared plus y squared is equal to 20. So our x squared plus 0 squared is equal to 20, right? So our x value, why are we down? Because like the x value, it will be 2 root 5 because it is the right.
It's from 0.
Yeah, so this distance is 2. This is the point that is here, right? X is 2 root 5. What about here on this one? What do you know about that equation? We know that x minus 20 squared is equals to y squared, which is plus y squared, to which y is 0, right? Yeah, because we're trying to find that. It's equals to 1/8. The bigger one. So which you can do square root on both sides. Because they're not 20 inside. It's 20 there. So here we can quickly do square root, right? So x plus 20 is equals to plus or minus root of 180, right? Which you can take 20 the side, so it means that our x becomes
X plus
root of 180 plus 1 minus 20. The other one here, x is equals to negative root of 180. Hey, are we doing the same, the correct thing here?
no Indian entry.
I think you're not doing the correct thing. Hey. What do you find? Root of positive root of 180 plus 20. I think we're going to find the negatives.
What do you mean? Negative root 180 minus 20. Negative 20 minus
So what actually happens is that when you find the value C of x and the value E of x, we now know the distance inside. So those points, the distance between these two, it is actually the value that we can push this so that it can touch internal. The value of units that you are shifting with, it should be greater than that distance between these two, so that it will touch internal. Can you see that?
Internally those touches are not
So here they're not touching. So circles they touch in 3 ways, right? They touch. There's these things that happen. So say that we can have a circle like this, and this one they're not touching at all, right? And sometimes we can have something like this. So here they're touching external.
Sorry. No distance touch so.
Yeah, distance ilanti right punguza so the way touch so. That's why I said what? The distance that you must put, it must be greater than the distance between them. So once it is greater than, now they will start to touch internal. Can you see that? So I think sometimes it can go up to something like this. So they're touching internal. Get that? Yes. Another question? You can find another question. Yes, too.